Um, can people hear me? Am I coming across loud and clear? Um, I'm excited to be doing another Macrocosmic Live stream. Um, yeah, so today we are going to look at some songs that viewers have requested via super chats, um, which is cool. I'm just reading the chat now. People can hear me. Great. Yeah, so if you didn't see the last stream that I did, I I got super chats for the first time, which was pretty cool and pretty pleasantly unexpected. Um, and those super chats asked me to cover certain songs, so I decided to make our own dedicated live stream for it, and we can just have a watch of them all together today. Um, let me show you what we've got lined up at the moment. Am I gonna pop in? I'm gonna pop in. Yeah, there I am. So I believe it was Solar Drill 1202 requested. Oh, that's bright. Requested I Can't Fix You. It's a remix slash cover by no, sorry. Let me correct that. It wasn't Solar Drill that requested this. It was someone else whose name currently escapes me. But if you're watching this now, pipe up in the chat and I'll shout you out. So yeah, they requested this remix slash cover of I Can't Fix You, originally by the Living Tombstone. So we'll have a watch of the original together, and then we'll have a watch of their remake or their remix and their cover. And then Solar Drill 1202 requested Funtime Freddy song. Are you ready? By Freddie Evans, which is a very fitting first name. And I also saw that Solar Drill requested, I believe, this song, Five Nights at Freddy's Count the Teeth, by a much requested musician for me to talk about, Nate Wants to Battle. If you guys, honestly, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I absolutely do not expect people to send me super chats and money. Obviously, I'm super grateful for the people that do, but don't feel like you have to. But yeah, if you've got any one-off songs you really want me to have a listen to today on the stream, send a cheeky little super chat, and I'll make sure to do it. Yeah, I'm not sure how long this stream is going to be in total. So far, we've got 4 songs to react to. For the ones that the viewers have specifically requested, I'll go through them twice. I think is fair, seeing as I've literally been paid to do this. So maybe it'll just be a chill, quick stream. Maybe it will go on a bit longer. If loads of people just want to send me loads of money, but no, little joke. Yeah, please don't feel like you have to send me money. Let me have a quick look at the chat. Solar Drill says, would you be willing to react to Tito, or is there copyright concerns? To answer the question about copyright, I mean, all of these songs are going to be copyrighted. The streams themselves don't make any money. As soon as I finish the streams, it comes up with a notification saying, "Oh, you're actually not going to get any money from this," which is
fine.
But I'm just worried about the stream getting taken down, because that nearly happened last time when we listened to too much copyrighted content. So all that is to say, I'll honestly listen to any song of could be a pop song, it could be a FNAF song, could be a song that has absolutely nothing to do with any of that. Could be a Drake song if you really want. But I'll just have to be mindful of the stream getting taken down notification. But I think we should be fine. Okay. So what we'll do is we will start with Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location song, I Can't Fix You. Classic by the Living Tombstone, and very cool name here, Crusher P. And we'll we'll listen to this so we can remind ourselves what the original sounds like before we get to the remix. Right. Get hyped. 3, 2, 1, go. Also, tell me if the sound levels are all right. I tested them before, so I think they are good, but if I'm a bit too quiet or a bit too loud, let me know in the chat. I do think she's got a pretty good voice, which I appreciate. Crusher P. Shacking, ain't it? This bit is really cool. It's quite a breakbeat or breakcore, and I do like what they're doing with the drums. I can be her. The animations, I like the silhouettes. I think someone said this in my last stream, but FNAF music videos, they do 3D animation a lot, when sometimes 2D animation like this is really cool. That being said, I've never been the biggest fan of this dubstep drop. But yeah, this is I'm definitely liking this so far. We are a minute and a half in. Yeah, I think it's got the makings of a classic so far. It's later on in the song that I do tend to have my issues with it. This bit is cool as well. Nice little breakdown with more of a rock sounding feel. The music video is simple, but in a cool way. It's simplistic. Okay, and now this is where I start to have my issues. These whoas, they do drag on for me, I think. They make it less lightning in a bottle sort of energy. They do just go on a little bit too long. But if you guys know me, you know I love when they use the FNAF 2 music box in a song, which is cool, and what they're doing here. Okay. I feel like this is the point it should start to be wrapping up. This bit is good. I like the more prominent electric guitar. But if you've seen the progress bar, we've still got like 2 minutes left. When they've already done the extended whoa 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 bridge, I guess you call it, and the quiet music box bit. Yeah, so it is just, for me, it is going on too long. There is so much as too much of a good thing, you know what I mean? And yeah, I'm just not a huge dubstep lover. Yeah, we don't. I really don't think we need that much more of this. That's a crazy ending, though. And to give them credit, the actual song itself isn't quite 5 minutes. This is a very atmospheric, pretty freaky and quite bleak ending. Okay, so now we're reminded of the original. I've just seen in the chat that I've got 2 more super chats. So thank you very much for that. First, we got one from Solar Drill 1202, who says Bird Brain, featuring Kasane Teto. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. But yeah, we'll definitely do that. And then another one from That Moment When 345, who says, would love to hear your thoughts on Jaws by Aviators. It's an older one that I didn't discover till only a few years ago, but it's become my faves. And both of those will be my first time reactions because I haven't listened to either of those. So, yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, I really appreciate people showing the love. Let me read some non-super chat comments. Solar Drill says, oh. There is a lot of that in I Can't Fix You. They also make a good point. I think the woes would have been better at the end to close it off, and I definitely agree. Yeah, I do actually. Let me run this back, because I actually think it ends a little bit underwhelmingly. A tiny bit. I think some woes at the end would have been cool. Make it more atmospheric to end with. The real what is this? What is this account name? The Real Gum Cobbler, I believe. Crazy how length is such an issue for you. My favorite song of all time is 35 minutes long. Length isn't that much of an issue. I mean, I personally haven't even heard a song that's 35 minutes long, but there are quite a few songs I like that are about 12 to 15 minutes, and they use their time really well. A good example would be, I know this is a completely different tone, but if you guys have heard of Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst by Kendrick Lamar, that uses its runtime really well. And I don't think a second is wasted in that. But it's when you have something that's 5 minutes long and a lot of it is repeating, that's where I start to have the issue. Okay. And Solar Drill is giving me an advice for what to do when I watch one of the later songs, but we'll get to that later. Right. So we have heard the OG. Let's listen to the remix. This is I Can't Fix You, FNAF remix / cover by this, and this is a really funny name, APAngryPiggy. Let's listen to what an angry piggy has to say. I just noticed. I'd be remiss if I didn't point this out to the stream. Warning, flashing lights. Take that into consideration, those of you who that affects. Okay. Sorry to instantly pause it, but it's interesting that the original was a Living Tombstone song, because just right off the bat, this sounds like a more Living Tombstone-y version of a Living Tombstone song. Does that make sense? I feel like they're using instrumentation that they used when they made I feel like APAngryPiggy is using instrumentation that the Living Tombstone used when the Living Tombstone were making like their first 4 FNAF songs. Let's keep going. And the music video seems pretty much like a one-to-one like upgrade from the original music video. It's a lot more dynamic and animated. Okay, let's see how they do the drop. Okay. I like the what was it? Let's run the drop back. The da 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 da. I can't fix you. I think that's got more. Oh, what's the word? Aura than the original. Oh, that's cool. I like the radio like talking sound effect they did. Yeah, those like ad libs. I can't fix you. This is cool. I'm seeing the appeal of why this seems to be such a highly regarded remix. Let's see how it handles the oh woe woes though. I feel like I've seen this bit from another music video. No, I'm imagining things. Okay. It's really similar structure to the original. Although this bit, I don't know if they've... Maybe I'm reaching. Maybe I'm trying to psychoanalyze someone I don't know. But it seems like for the music video, so far, it's been very, very similar to the original music video, apart from where they get to the woe woe woes. And I'm wondering if it's because APAngryPiggy knows that the oh woe woes section is a bit more boring, so they're making the viewer a lot more entertained by the visual side of things to make up for the boringness on the audio side of things. I don't know if that's a reach. Maybe that's me, like... maybe I'm just, as I say, trying to armchair analyze someone and give them a therapist evaluation. But it does kind of seem like for the more boring bit of the song, they've done a more interesting part of the music video, which... is good. I like to be entertained, obviously, but that part of the song still is a bit more boring. And I'm going to shut up and play. The animation here is cool though, and I like the sort of comic booky overlay they've done on it. Yeah. This kind of reminds you how like horrific a lot of FNAF is, or at least used to be. Yeah, and now it seems like they're going back to the more simplistic style of music video. Now that the OOOs are over. Yeah, definitely. Do I prefer this to the original? Maybe I do. And it's rare to prefer the remix to the original, I believe. At least for me. Major mistakes and make me hurt. Oh, I fucked up the lyrics. Cringe. That's me being cringe, by the way, if that wasn't clear. Yeah. Finish. That's cool. Love an ad-lib. Often really helps. So it's a little life hack for musicians out there. If you want my 2 cents, put some ad-libs in. Okay. More dubstep. God, the music video is going crazy. I do really like this music video. Oh! Sorry for that very strange noise that just came out my mouth. If you watched my last stream, and soon to be an upcoming video about CG5, he recreated this shot like 1-to-1 how it was in the game, and I think the shot as it appears in the game, I'm sure you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. This version of the shot that's in the game looks really bad, and I like to see an interpretation of it that is just better, for want of a better way of putting it. Yeah, this definitely articulates the horrificness that is Ennard going inside you. Right, we've listened to that once. Is there any more? No, not really. Let's read the chat. Scroll up a bit. Gurulaga says, have you heard of I Can't Riz You? Well, I've heard of it now, and that sounds great. Circo TK says, I think for me this is the definitive version of this song. Yeah, I can definitely see that. And the vocals feel more punchy. That's interesting. I didn't catch that on the first listen. We'll have another quick listen. Seeing as someone paid for this, we'll listen to it twice, and I'll keep an ear out for the punchy vocals. The generic person, that's a good name, says, I will be mad if this song is ranked low. I'd say, look, for a remix that is probably better than the original, I think that's a really impressive feat for a remix to do. It's no small feat. Low Spice says, do you intend on visiting other JT Music fan songs for a video, or do you want to focus mainly on FNAF? I found the progression throughout the JT ranking video really interesting. Wow, thanks for finding my video interesting, or my stream rather. Honestly, a bit of behind the scenes info. A lot of this is I'm playing it by ear. Without wanting to sound like too much of a sellout, is that the right word? I'm very much open for whatever you guys want to suggest. The reason I did the CG5 stream and soon to be CG5 video was because people voted for it in a poll. I know a lot of people want me to do Nate Wants to Battle, and yeah, he's on the way, that video, and that stream. And if people say they want more, other fan songs about other franchises or topics, yeah, if enough people want it, I'll be sure to do it, to be honest. Okay, let's watch this remix back one more time. And we will just have some more evolved thoughts. Now that it's sunk in once, we'll do it all over again. Go. And I won't talk for ages at the end of this, so don't worry about that. I like the comic book style that this song is going for, in terms of the overlay and the comic panels. And those are the kind of observations you'll only get on the second watch. I'm telling you, it's real impactful stuff. I'm not quite sure what I'm saying. I can't fix you. See, that bit's cool. That bit's got aura. Or aura is very important in a song. I'm sort of half joking. It's more important than I think a lot of people realise. I can't fix you. Yeah, sorry, just going back to the music video again, I think it is... They have just toned everything up to the next level. It's a lot more intense. And I like that. So I did think the music video in the original was a bit... it was fine, is the word. Fine. And they're cleverly getting around YouTube guidelines here by showing the horrific events only in silhouettes. Or yeah, like this, without any blood. Is this the puppet flying around? Sorry, child that just got stabbed. Yeah, that's the puppet flying, right? I'm not being stupid, but the puppet was on like guide ropes. Am I wrong about that? Can the puppet fly like Homelander? Those guys can fly because they're ghosts. Just letting you know. This is what happens when you leave it to somebody else. If you want it done right, you should just do it yourself. I like this sort of duet vibe they're going for with the male and the female voice. That's always a good idea. Yeah, the more I listen to this, the more I'm really getting on with it. I think it is better than the original Living Tombstone song, which is a crazy feat because a Living Tombstone... Oh, sorry, I just knocked something off my table. As far as FNAF songs go, the Living Tombstone is like goated. So the fact that you can make a remix that's better than a Living Tombstone song, for my money, that's really impressive. They're like the Daft Punk of FNAF songs. Yeah, cool bit of male vocals to add to the female vocals. Always nice. I can't fix you! Music video going absolutely crazy. Going hog wild. And then that much better shot at the end of the Afton guy getting turned into Ennard. Okay. Let's move on. This is from Solar Drill. It's called Funtime Freddy Song. Are You Ready? Reimagined! Featuring Rosie Evans, and it's by Freddie Evans. So that implies to me that they are related. Little tidbit there. Okay, there is something that I want to say about this song, but I don't need to play it for me to make that point. If you'll see what I mean in a minute, but let's watch this in 3, 2, 1. Okay, now to pause it. When I brought this video up to preview it before I got the stream ready, I noticed this wall of text was a bit interesting. Warning: this video contains flashing lights as well as heavy colouring in some sections that may cause eye strain to the viewer. So I don't want to be that guy, that arsehole, but there's quite a lot of grammatical errors there, I'd say. And I personally spell colouring with a U, but I know that's just a British difference. Yeah, I don't know. Something about this doesn't look. It's a bit wall of texty, if you know what I mean. I feel like I know this is so nitpicky, but if you do really want to like warn someone, yes, they've done the text thread, which is good at the top, but I think just say warning. This video contains flashing lights, because I think some people will see this big block of text and just be like, whatever. Maybe I'm being an idiot. I don't know. Maybe I'm just assuming that people have lower attention spans than they actually do. All right, I'm just going to shut up and we're going to play. Okay. Some atmospheric piano. Freddie Evans. It's quite a show busy name, Freddie Evans. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I just wasn't mentally prepared for that. For that voice. That sounds like a voice I do. Hey, Bon Bon. No, there's nothing wrong with that, because I know that's how he sounds in the game. Let's just take a breather. Start again. Okay, I like the. Oh, trying to pause it. I like the interplay already between Bon Bon and what's this guy called? Funtime Freddy. It's just it's just hit me how funny of a name Funtime Freddy is. Sounds like a gamer tag or something. However, Bon Bon's voice sounds cool. I think if you're doing a rap that quickly with a voice like that, lessons because they like to, it's gonna sound just a bit strange. But we'll listen to this twice, and maybe by the second time I'll be loving it. Maybe it's just it's one that needs to grow on me. And yeah, I like the interplay between those two animatronic characters. This is Rosie Evans, I believe. Let's run that Ballora bit. Oh my god, I can't get my words out. Let's run that Ballora bit back, shall we? I don't quite know how to word this, but I don't think I've really heard words that all sound so similar to each other. Does that make sense? She's like, does that make sense? I feel like if there weren't lyrics at the bottom of the screen, you really wouldn't have any clue what she's saying. I like that bit. So tell me. Okay. The Funtime Freddy voice definitely sounds a bit better now. And I like this animation. I think it's quite cool. The movement, I feel, is quite realistic of the characters. Yeah, the singing bits are absolutely better than the rapping bits here. I like the singing bits. I think they work quite well. But these rapping bits are a bit iffy. Oh, nice. They're overlapping. I do like it when they overlap vocals. And yeah, Baby sounds good. Baby. Oh, that's freaky. Oh, that is actually quite freaky. At least there's no blood. I can show it on YouTube. Yeah, when they Yeah, when they sing it, it's maybe I think it's fine, largely. Yeah, I like this chorus. Fun time. They know I find that word funny. Are you ready for Freddie? Okay. Let's look at the credits. I do want to see who did what bit. Produced by Freddie Evans, animated by Ragsy, performed by Freddie and Rosie Evans. Mix and master by Freddie Evans, lyrics by Freddie Evans and Walden's Workshop. Oh, and the song's still going, so I do need to listen to it. Thumbnails by Freddie Evans, Eric the Dog, and Has19, editing by Roxy. Probably didn't need to read that bit out. Okay, let's let the song finish. There's quite a lot left to go. Guys, what is that? Did you find him? I'm quite interested. There's, not sure if you guys can see, but there's like 30 seconds left on this video. Okay, I guess this is just the instrumental to sort of close out the video. What the hell was that? Is this Freddie Evans? Was a big seal pillow singing that entire time? And then it says, did you find him? Was there a seal pillow in that song? Or have I just got it completely wrong? Well, we'll be watching this again, so let's keep our eyes out for a seal pillow, I guess. That's pretty novel. Okay, let me read some of the comments and see what you guys have to say. Let me scroll up a bit. Let me scroll. Are you ready for me to scroll? I don't know where to go from. Circo TK says, have he ever listened to How to Grieve? Nope. That's your answer. Solar Drill says, pausing is good, you're a commentary YouTuber. I know. I just annoy myself when I watch a song and instantly pause it. Oh, this is more these comments I'm reading of for I Can't Fix You. Let's scroll down a bit more. Solar Drill says, you get a demo of Nate today. I do. I will be reacting to my first Nate Wants to Battle song. Scroll down a bit more. The Generic Person, great name again, says, I think the puppet can fly when possessed. IDK though. I'm gonna look it up. It doesn't hugely matter. There are so many things about this bloody series that just aren't explained and probably never will be, but it's just an interesting thing I'll point out. The Generic Person says, it can float apparently, as seen in the mini-games and the FNAF 2 jump scare. Yeah, I do wonder about the FNAF 2 jump scare. I just assumed it did a big jump, but I'm not sure. Solar Drill says, Michael. Moisty Chum E Min says, how can I submit a song? Just send a super chat and make sure you say the name of the song and the artist that you want me to cover in the super chat so I see it. Yeah, I should actually bit of behind the scenes work. I'm gonna pin that message that I did have on there, just so people know. Paste, send, and pin. Okay. Don't watch the original. The original is ass, lol. This is talking about the video we just watched. This Funtime Freddy song. Are you ready? Reimagined. I won't watch the original. Don't you worry. That Moment When says, this song reminds me of another figurehead in Five Nights at Freddy's fan music. CK9. CK9C. I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on his music. Maybe I'll do him in the future. I have heard of him before. I believe he did a song with CG5. Solar Drill says that looks to be a Fat Seal plush. I agree. That does look to be a Fat Seal plush. Okay. Someone. Oh, that's quite a wordy name to read out. A.L.15722, I believe, says, I hate when PowerPoint/Word autocorrects colour with a U to colour without a U. Yes, I agree. A lot of English, if you don't know, people at home, a lot of English words have U's in, that the American spellings of them don't. And I think they're better with a U. I think colouring should be spelt with a U. It would go after that second O and before the R. Okay, let's watch this one more time. Everyone listening, keep an eye out for a Fat Seal plush. And then yeah, I'll just sum up my thoughts afterwards. Oh yeah, if you are photosensitive, look away. Freddie Evans. Just a crazy way to start a song, isn't it? Sorry to harp on this again, but you know, the music's getting you hype. You're like, oh, what's gonna come? What's gonna come? What's this first line gonna be? And it's the first line is probably my least favorite sounding one. Hey, Bon. But the singing is good. Okay, I haven't seen a Fat Seal plush yet. Yeah, I believe a comment said that Ballora's part was their least favourite, and I'm kind of with them with this. Yeah, you can really not pick out the words, which is a shame. Anyone seen a Fat Seal plush yet? Yeah, this is fine. I'm very mixed on it. Quite literally the definition of mixed, because there are some good bits and some not very good bits at all. This bit I really like. I believe this is Rosie Evans, presumably. I think she comes back and delivers some good vocals, and I like how it's sort of layered with the male Funtime Freddy vocals. And then this freaky ring S-child comes out of it. Maybe the vocal effects are a bit intense with it. It sounds really deep. Sounds like they've got a really sore throat and they're gargling a little bit. A little bit. I like the twinkly piano though, I think that's cool. That's a tough shot. Nice, yeah. I didn't see a Fat Seal plush in any of that. As much as I would have liked to. Okay, let's see if anyone mentions a seal in the comments. I'm just gonna scroll down so I can quickly load a bunch of them, and And then I will Control F. Seal. By the way, oh, there we go. By the way, 224, I found the seal. He is in the back. Oh, yeah. Can you guys see him? He's in the top left. That's the fat seal that was fabled. Yeah, so with that song, it was, as I was saying, it was super mixed. As in, there was some really good bits. I liked the singing, I liked the choruses. There was some not very good bits. I thought the rapping was really quite ooh at points. And the Ballora female singing was also quite poorly enunciated. But there were some really good bits, like the singing, the layered singing over each other, which, as a little visual reminder, was here when they sung over each other. That was fire. Okay. Any last comments before we move on to the next one? The Ballora bit is too high pitched. It actually hurt my ears, says Leon Carter 24. Yeah, fair enough. I don't blame you. Silver VK1RW says Ballora sounds more like Bon Bon than Bon Bon does. Yeah, that's kind of true. Leon Carter 24 says, yeah, let's follow the bear that's singing about murdering us, referencing the video. So true. And people in the chat have found the seal. Okay. What do we have next? Oh yes, this was a recent request from Solar Drill, I believe. They requested this a few days ago. Yeah, so we've got this one. Let me hold up. You're about to see my YouTube recommendations. Yep, that is not surprising at all. The reason I'm doing this is I'm just going to queue up the songs we're going to listen to after the Nate Wants to Battle one. So, Bird Brain. This one? We're not going to watch it now, just to remind you. I'm just queuing it up. And then what else do we have? Jaws by Aviators. Oh, more CG5. Jaws. Aviators. Cool. We'll get to those when we get to those. But right now it is time for Five Nights at Freddy's FNAF song. Count the Teeth! Count the Teeth! By Nate Wants to Battle. Genuinely, no cap, no glaze, no cap. All facts. This is my first Nate Wants to Battle song I've ever heard, so let's go. Very grungy. Maybe not grunge, but very rocky. Rocky? I'm liking the animation. I'm liking this music. Count the teeth. Count the bloody teeth. Okay. I like that. That's definitely. He's got a, what would you call it? Sort of a showmanship to his vocal performance, where he's like, "Can't be solved." Yeah, and that that showmanship ties into a animatronic who is a performer. These vocals sound like they're being sung by a performer. So far that fits. It tracks. It's all working well. Yeah, I do like his tone of voice. I think it works quite well. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. I like this. It's got me snapping my fingers. Not that I do know how to click my fingers. This is very fun. I like the hey, hey. Reminder of the name of the song, just in case you guys forgot. It's Count the Teeth. Count the Teeth. Yeah, this definitely sounds like one of the more professional songs that I've reacted to on this channel. It's kind of cool to see Golden Freddy having a bit of fun once in a while. Disalert. I like this montage as they're like going through the different FNAF games. I think this is cool. Hey, 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 hey. This is cool. I'm liking this. You never seem to find a way to be put back together. I know my friends and I know that you're not one of them. Nice, yeah, this is really fun. I'm definitely really enjoying this. It's nice to hear just a fun song every once in a while. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I really like that. I thought that was really cool. I believe a cat is trying to get into my room. Bear with me. Hello. Coming in? Sorry, I'm back. There was a cat trying to get into my room, and she did the classic thing of scraping at the door to come in. I opened the door, and then she walked away. Right, let's read these comments. Solar Drill, this is for an upcoming video, says, make sure to have English captions on for Teto. She's a Vocaloid, so it's hard to understand what she's saying. Don't worry, I will do. Leon Carter says, I can't count how many teeth are in the video. Me neither. They're just loads. Look at that. What an unbelievable request from Nate Wants to Battle, telling us to count all the teeth. Blooming hell. Kiyu Rayner says, hi. Oh yes, they requested the I Can't Fix You remix. Good of you to join the stream. Yeah, thank you for recommending that. Yeah, we had a fun time listening to it, and yeah, as I was saying, it's so rare to like do a remix of a song that's better than the original, especially better than a Living Tombstone song, because Living Tombstone have a really high standard of quality. Someone called Quack. Oh, am I reading this? Quack Antor Quackson 9964 says, Nate's metalcore sound seems heavy Bring Me Horizon inspired, plus he has an actual band he plays with. With some of his other songs you can hear his great belts and his false chord screams. Yeah, it definitely sounds very... I'm not quite sure what subgenre Bring Me the Horizon, how you describe them. Pop punk, post punk, something. Yeah, very very clearly inspired by that sound. Key Arena has just donated. Thank you very much. I have 3 suggestions. If you can't do all 3, that's fine. The Unspoken by Fabville, Already Dead by Kitten Sneeze, and You Created a Liar by Longest Solo Ever. What? Sorry, I've just I've just seen a reply to that that super chat from Key. Someone Leon Carter has replied to that super chat saying, "Such a shame that Kitten Sneeze is a Nazi because that's such a good song." Okay, I'm just experiencing whiplash. When I saw the name Kitten Sneeze, I was like, oh, that's a really cute name. And then, 5 seconds later, I find out that someone called Kitten Sneeze is a Nazi. So yeah. But thank you very much for that super chat, Q Rayno, which I think is how you say it. We'll definitely get to your suggestions. But yeah, that was, going back to this song, this Nate Wants to Battle song, that was a good first song to sink my teeth into. Let's give it one more listen and I'll give you some more thoughts, and then we'll move on to other ones after this. It's got a really cool start. Right in with that what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, it's distorted. Right in with that distorted electric guitar. Just got aura, right? It's just a very auraful way to start a song. And the animation seems really professional as well. It is cool how professional the animation of FNAF music videos is getting. Yeah, I like that. Find a way. Nice. Yeah. It's got me bobbing my head in real life. Yeah, I really like this. It's really cool. And it's kind of, I'm not saying this is a good thing or a bad thing, but it is a song you could play to someone that doesn't like nerdcore music, and they probably wouldn't clock that it's a song about Five Nights at Freddy's. And again, I'm not saying that's a good thing necessarily, because you should have pride in Five Nights at Freddy's, but I do like that ability about it. Yeah, this is something smaller that might go over people's heads because it is all going very fast. Is the font that this bit is using? So sorry, I played the wrong bit. It ties into the games they're referencing. So that's very FNAF 1 font. That's very FNAF 2 font, from the teasers. That's quite FNAF 3 font, because they had that kind of greeny tinge to them. Yeah, and then this more jagged, animalistic font is a great way to, use font for FNAF 4. This font is quite sister location-y. It's alright. Yeah, I just think it's cool. He's got a really good singing voice, has Nate, I've discovered. Yeah, there are definitely some artists that don't have as good singing voices that I've covered. It's just nice to hear a really talented vocalist. Yeah, it's cool. Fire. That's all I've got to say. Right, just looking at the chat just now, I've got yet another super chat from Solar Drill 1202. Thank you for giving me so many super chats. Please don't, this goes for everyone watching this. Please don't feel like you need to give me any money. But I'm, obviously very appreciative for anyone that does want to support me in that way. And Solar Drill says, "All right, you're getting another one from me too then. Lol. Lights Off, FNAF Security Breach song by Kyle Allen Music." I've covered a Kyle Allen Music song before, but I can't remember in what context. Definitely in one of my videos. Does anyone remember one of my videos where I talk about Kyle Allen Music? Oh my god, I've just seen a message from Solar Drill who says, "I'm employed." What? Wow. You're living my dream. They also say, "Fredbear is such an interesting character. I hope Steel Wool teaches us more about him." Yes, I agree, and I disagree that Steel Wool will do that. Maybe they will. Who knows? I've kind of given up hope for wanting, getting answers from stuff we want answers for, in especially the Steel Wool FNAF games. I feel like the FNAF games have always just kind of just told us what they want to tell us and not really paid attention to some lingering questions that we might have about the games. But yeah, that was a good first Nate Wants to Battle song to listen to. Now we are moving on to, and I will turn the captions on. Settings, subtitles, English United States. Oh, fine. We're changing it up here. This is called Bird Brain with OK Glass featuring Kasane Teto. We will get back to the FNAF songs after this, I believe. Don't you worry, we've got more FNAF songs coming, but, seeing as someone's paying me to talk about this, I gotta do it. Let's give it a watch. I'm very interested to do something quite different. Shush. I said, I'm very interested to do something quite different. Guys, if you don't like swearing, click off this video now. I like this. I think instantly this video is very charming. It's a good mix of real life and animation. This is cool. This is very, I don't know much about Vocaloid music, but this seems very Vocaloid-y, just in the way she's dancing. Seems quite Hatsune Miku dancey. This is cool, this is very nice. It's very, endearing, this character, this narrator. And I do like with Vocaloid how much the vocals sound like an instrument. This is cool. It is really cool seeing a well animated character in real life. I think they've done it so it works really well. It definitely works better than doing it the other way around and having a real live person in an animated world. It's just really cute. This is a very unique experience for me, but also I like her Crocs. Oh, this is cool. They're almost changing up the genre, which I think is a very cool touch. Okay. That was very unique. My penis. Okay, well, we actually still got quite a bit left to go. And it's just bird footage? Cool. It's cute. I like birds as much as the next person. Still going. Did they... Was I tripping? Or did they do the credits already? Which is an interesting touch. Yeah, they did. I don't think I've ever seen a music video like that, where they have the credits sort of not at the end. It's not bad, it's not good, it's just an interesting observation. Just something new. We're all doing something new today. And this is the new thing I'm doing. It's very cute. I know I've said that a lot, but it just is, alright. That was very cute. I like that. Oh, and I've been recommended my own stream while I'm doing while I'm doing that stream. Cool. Yeah, that was that was cool. That was something very new. Yeah. Yeah. Someone says. I keep saying someone says when I'm reading the comments, but it literally says it literally says the name of the commenter. And I've just lost the comment that I was reading. So I am gonna have to say someone says, because I've just lost the comment I was looking at. But someone said that I remember when this song was huge on TikTok. I've genuinely never heard this before. It's got 31 million views, which is a hell of a lot. Yeah, that was really cute. I want to see what the comments say for this one. One thing I like about the dancing animation is how Teto isn't super expressive. She seems to be very concentrated on remembering the moves. Yeah, true. I love how she's trying desperately not to belt out Machine Love. Beginning to sing a lyric and immediately going, fuck. is such a mood. So true. Yeah, I think the animation was of shush. I think the animation was yeah, really cute and not like perfect, if you know what I mean, but very expressive, which is arguably even more important. Leon Carter says 24. Leon Carter says 24. Leon Carter 24 says, she gives me cuteness aggression. She's going in the blender. Yeah, fair enough. Let's watch this. I have noticed, not to be all about the numbers, all right, but I have noticed that a lot of people have left the stream while I was watching this. But that's such is life. So sorry, guys, you are going to have to put up with this one more time. And then we'll move on to the FNAF songs, all right? Then we'll move on. Let's go. Oh, it was muted. I'm sorry. That was so unprofessional of me. Yeah, I think this angle is, I've taken so many selfies like that, where it's like just really silly forehead selfies, and that just makes this character seem a lot more human. So that goes back to what I was saying, that yeah, this is an animated like the most professionally ever, but it's animated very very much so full of personality. Yeah, it really does look like she's trying to remember those dance moves. Maybe this is why it blew up on TikTok, because this looks very much like a TikTok dance. A TikTok dance is still a thing. I feel like they're not as big of a thing. I like how they're not afraid to have I like how they're not afraid to have footage of humans in it as well, like that red person walking in the back, those people over there. It's cool to, I think that underlines the difference more so between this main character and the humans, making her seem more individual, which ties into the lyrics of the song. Yeah, this is cool. I know I've said that before, but this is just cool, isn't it? Maybe this is going in the Spotify liked songs. You guys are putting me onto new music, which is always cool. Maybe I'll be the next Anthony Fantano. I like that. Again, going back to the tone of voice, I like the flap down. Hey, that red person's back again in the background. I like that they've made her look more golden in the golden light. It's cool. Makes her really seem ingratiated in real life.
Why did it sound like that?
Then they got the electric organ in. They're changing the genre up a bit. It's cool. Yeah, this was really unexpected the first time, hearing this, like, this guitar come in. Sounds almost a bit David Bowie-esque, almost. More rocky than David Bowie, though. And I like this. It's interesting. My penis. Interesting line. Not one I expected, if I'm being honest. And all these different birds. Maybe this will convert me into a bird fan. We have a lot of parakeets near where I live. Yeah, parakeets, can you believe it? And then when she's closer to the camera, they make her out of focus, which is cool. Just makes it seem more realistic. Yeah, this is very cute. Nice. Cool. Yeah, I like that. A nice bit of stuff to mix up from the non-FNAF songs. Cool. Silver VK1W says Vocaloid isn't really my type of music, but I low-key kind of like it. Yeah, I've never really listened to Vocaloid that much before today. But yeah, I do definitely agree that's super easy to listen to. Okay. Let's move on to I don't know, FNAF maybe. We've got some more requests to get through. I think I'm going to end the stream in... What time is it now? It's 23 past. I'm going to end the stream at 45 minutes past. Maybe we won't get through every request, but if not, if there are still some left over, I will do another donor requested stream. So don't worry, if you sent me a super chat, your songs definitely will get reacted to live. But we might run out of time to do it today. But don't worry, I will schedule another one. But let's not worry about that right now. This is Aviator's Jaws. And the top comment says, the song that got a generation of FNAF kids into alternative rock? Okay. So this says 2015. Okay, this song kind of slaps. 2020. Now that I like this genre, hell yeah. Well, what about 2026? They don't tell me how I'm going to feel for 2026. Is it meant to be doing that? Is that... Hold on. Maybe that was just a bug. No, I think this is what it's meant to be doing. It's just odd that you can really not see it very well. Hell yeah! I have a feeling this is not one with much of a video. No, okay, it's just sort of an image. That's fine. Not every song has to have a video. Oh, yeah. This is cool. Yeah, I've never heard of Aviators before. I like this. I like his tone of voice. It's really smooth. And the instrumentation, the instruments, the music. It does sound really professional, which is cool. Yo! Wonder if they have captions. Subtitles? Russian. No, well, not for this stream. Sorry, I think my face was blocking that, but the only option for captions was Russian for some reason. Yeah, again, going back to the Nate Wants to Battle song, where I said in that could be mistaken for a non-nerdcore song. I think the same is true here. I think this could definitely be confused with a non FNAF song, a non-nerdcore song. It's the kind of song you could play in front of your homeboys, and they wouldn't make fun of you. Obviously there's not much for me to say about the visual side of this, but I do like this sort of digital painting of Freddie. I like that they've given him a realistic eye. It's quite cool. It's quite cool. It's a nice little, just something novel. Nice. And then that meaty little guitar solo. But it's going to absolutely kick off in a second, I can guarantee. Yes! This feels like the kind of song that you could have you ever like been in a car and like in the backseat of a car and a song comes on and then you stare out the window pretending you're in like a music video or in a film where that bit of that song is playing? That's what this kind of feels like. I can imagine like looking out the car window being like, you know, this is the soundtrack to my epic life, my kind of sick, twisted but still kind of epic life. And I'd have one hand out the car window and be nodding my head slightly, but still nonchalantly and still stoically. Okay, now I'm LARPing as someone that's cool. I feel like you guys are good with the suggestions. Obviously that was a good song, but I like that we've had just today on this stream, we've had a song that sounds like this. 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 My point is, we've had a lot of different sounding songs, and that's cool. It's really cool to keep the to mix it up and stuff. I have just seen that I've got another super chat from Atomic Striker 7060, who says, and I might be pronouncing this wrong, Lachmira Ghost. Thank you very much for that super chat. I will 100% be reacting to that on a stream. Whether or not, I'm not sure if you heard, but I'll be ending the stream in about 15 minutes. We might not get to cover it on this stream. If not, we'll totally do it on another one, so don't worry. And, you know, hit that subscribe button to stay notified of when I have a new stream coming out, because I don't want you to miss it, seeing as you literally paid money for me to react to it. So yeah, thank you very much, Atomic Striker 7060, and you have a cool, if slightly scary and foreboding name. Let's read some other comments. Solar Drill says, I think it's because nerdcore rock does so little. I think that's referring to when I said that most people wouldn't think this to be a nerdcore song. Yeah, there aren't that many nerdcore rock songs, from what I can tell. They do generally seem to be in the Living Tombstone, more electronic vein. Solar Drill says, all my homeboys fuck with FNAF music. We are all weird. Well, clearly I need to get some more weird friends. Oh, they're all so normal. They don't want to listen to FNAF music. They suck. Oh, Leon Carter with a hot take, which I always appreciate. Says, "I'm gonna be honest. It sounds like it's trying to be a FNAF song, yet failing in every aspect, to the point where it sounds like an emo kid self-insert OC singing a song." That's some pretty harsh words. But you know, if that's your opinion, that's completely valid. Just checking to see if there are yes. Okay. When we watch this again, we will go through the lyrics so we can read them together. That's interesting. I'm interested to listen to it again with that in the back of my mind. Solar Drill says, "Oh, did you want me to email you lights off? Also, since my first donation last stream was $10, do I get an extra request? Lol, all good if not. Don't worry about emailing me. And you know what, Solar Drill, because it's you. Yeah, because you've donated so much to me. You, of course, you can have an extra request. Okay. Smile Guy. That's quite a creepy name. Smile Guy. 1287 says, "Can someone request BATIM for the funny force him out of his comfort zone?" That sounds horrible. Guralaga says, "Damn, just a peek into Macro's twisted mind." Yeah, my mind is twisted. Completely. I'm basically like the Joker. A lot of people in my real life just refer to me as Joker now because I'm just so twisted. Okay. Sorry, just having a little think. Yeah, Solar Drill, that's all good. Just in regards to your most recent message. Right, let's watch this one more time. But we're going to mix it up and read the lyrics, which are in the description. God, I can't get my words out. Okay. Aviators. I'm going to highlight the one so we know what we're on as we go. Can you guys see this? You might have to zoom in on your phones or your computer or whatever. Oh wait. Sorry, I can zoom in. I forgot about that. Okay. Is that better? We can do more than this. Oh, that's too much. No, that was good. Okay. The question we're answering is, do these lyrics sound like a kid's emo self-insert own character? I could see this bit definitely being a bit emo self-inserty. Yeah, I could see an emo kid saying this. It doesn't... Oh, they're saying yo. I thought they were... Shush. I thought when they say yo, it's you, I thought they were saying yo. Which sort of did stick out to be a bit weird in the song, but they're saying you, and that makes more sense. Let's sorry, this is just huge on my screen. Let's run that back a little bit. It sounds a lot like yo, doesn't it? It's me. Yeah, saying you've done such a bad thing sounds quite childish. Which I can see that commenter saying that it sounds like a kid's OC. Nope. Where are we going? Here. I can see why this was criticised as being emo and like, I'm 14 and this is deep kind of thing. But I think that's just a hallmark of this genre or subgenre. Yo, it's yo, dude, it's me. Never forget. I'm kind of doing sorry, it's really hard to talk and also sort of do these captions at the same time. I just want people to see exactly what we're looking at. Like a photograph, I've come so far. Okay, going back up, I believe. I think, yeah. Still got more. I bet you they're going to say I'm not the crazed killer next. I'll bet all my super chats on it. I'm not. Yes! Right, everyone donate me, because I got that right. That was a joke. Oh. Hatred, bloodlust, they're all irrelevant too. Yeah, I really... Yo! I don't have a good stomach for things I find cringe. If I find something cringe, I find it really cringe. And I honestly don't find this that cringe. I could see how someone else does, but I personally don't. It's me. Do I have any more comments? Sorry, do I have any more captions to highlight? Or are we... I think we're done. Let me zoom out because this is huge. Yeah, I sort of... I don't want it to autoplay something. I'm kind of on board with this person who says the song that got a generation of FNAF kids into alternative rock. Someone in the chat said that... What was that fish doing? Someone in the comments said that... sorry. My God, get my words out. Someone in the chat said that this doesn't sound like a FNAF song. And I don't think you can really call FNAF songs a genre. You can, I think of any song that has something to do with Freddie or a character from that game is a FNAF song. So I think this does sound like a FNAF song just because it's a song about FNAF. Know what I mean? Let me read some comments in the chat. Atomic Striker 7060 says you could save it for next time, but I highly recommend ending the stream with the song that they requested. And we do only have time for one more, so maybe I should end it with that. Silver says I might be a bit weird, but I like emo sounding songs. That's fine. Everyone likes their thing. But Silver then goes on to say, I completely understand why other people don't know. Yeah, I do. Having said that, I don't think this is a cringe song and isn't that bad. I can understand why people think it's a bit, I'm 18 and I'm edgy sort of song. Oh my God! Someone just donated money. I always get I always pop off when I see a super chat come in. Clash Pig SMK 1564 says, hey, I'm at work, so I can't stay long, but I'd love to see your reaction to Dream Your Dream by Try Hard Ninja. It's one of my favorite FNAF songs. Oh, okay. I'm going to ask the chat something. And I'm going to type it as a comment. Because we've got a few more requested songs, and I'd like to see. But we've only got time for one more, so I'd like to see which one you guys want to see more. So, Dream Your Dream by Try Hard Ninja, or what was that other one called? Lack Myra by Ghost, or an earlier request. I'll do it from Q Rainer. They requested 3 songs, so I'll just do the first one. Or The Unspoken by Fab Vol. And I'll zoom in so you guys can see it. What should we finish the stream with? Question mark, question mark, question mark. So we've got 3 options. Dream Your Dream by Try Hard Ninja, La Chaira by Ghost, or The Unspoken by Fabvol. And don't worry, if you've requested a song that I don't end up reacting to today, I promise you we'll do another stream with it in. So don't worry. You're not wasting your money. It's just you know, I want everyone's ideas on what we should finish this current stream with. So Solar Drill says Dream Your Dream. Silver says Dream Your Dreams. Cecil Stedman, is that the guy from Invincible? Says Dream Your Dream. Leon Carter says Dream Your Dream. Okay, it's going to be Dream Your Dream. Yeah, and all the other requested ones will be in an upcoming stream. So, you know, subscribe so you can see when I schedule those streams. Dream Your Dream by Try Hard Ninja. The thing about Try Hard Ninja is when I uploaded my incredibly controversial JT music video, a lot of people said, well, a lot of people, you know, sent death threats, but a lot of people also said, bro, if you think this is bad, try listening to every Try Hard Ninja song, because he gets absolutely, you know, he turns your brain into mush because all the songs sound the exact same. That being said, I believe this is either, I think I've listened to another Try Hard Ninja song on a more recent video, but yeah, I haven't put myself through the pain like I did with JT Music of listening to every single one of Try Hard Ninja's songs. So I'm not like at a point where I've heard loads of his music and hearing more of it will be like, oh, kill me now. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Solar Drill says, who sends death threats over FNAF music opinions? People sent death threats over with my most popular video, when I reacted to FNAF TikToks. People were like, how dare you get FNAF lore wrong? I'm going to kill someone and it's going to be you. That made me laugh. Anyway, let's watch this. I said, let's watch this. Okay, eerie build-up. Again, not much on the music video department, but that's fine. But remember, it's available on iTunes, Google Play, and Amazon. So buy it. I'm gonna get... sorry. Oh. Okay. This is quite soothing so far. This is just chill. I wonder if it's going to go intense very quickly. Dream your dream. It's already got its talons in me. It's already, you know, it's quite a catchy chorus, and I've already, you know, its hook is in my brain. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Okay. No, I was really expecting this to absolutely kick off and do some, you know, Living Tombstone-esque drop, but it didn't. And I can respect the restraint. Okay, it's Those drums sounded. Have you guys heard? Oh, what is that Phil Collins song? It's such a classic. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. It has like do 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 boom boom. You'll know what I mean. If you know that song, you know exactly what I mean. And these, I love those drums, and these drums sound really cool. Dream, dream your dream. Yeah, I fuck with this. I fuck with this. So dream, dream, dream your dream. Did you guys believe in a dream theory for FNAF 4? Because I think Scott Cawthon absolutely that was his intention for FNAF 4 to be a dream. Then he backtracked when he came up with the idea for sister location. Ooh, and some nice synth. Late into the song is a cool touch. Again, that shows restraint, and I fuck with that. Dream your dream. Yeah, this is really cool. Yeah, I know people have some thoughts about Try Hard Ninja these days, and I know this is a very old song at this point, but you know, clearly Try Hard Ninja had the source at one point or another, because I think that had the source. And I've just had a look in the chat, and Atomic Striker has donated $3 for a stream extension, which is ballsy. I'll give you that. What time is it? 10:49. Okay. I'm just weighing up my options. Well, look. Regardless of what happens, we need to listen to this one more time. Seeing as if you send a super chat to pay for a song, I'll listen to it twice. But I never thought of someone donating money so I could keep the stream going for a bit longer. And money is time, and time is money. You know what? Because I'm in a good mood. Atomic Striker, I'll make your dreams come true. But I'm being serious. The Atomic Striker's suggestion is the last song we'll listen to, because I've got a life outside of FNAF, and so it's quite late for me, and at some point I'd like to go to bed. I believe it was called Lach Myra. No idea if I'm saying that right. Ghost. Oh my god, that's so creepy. Okay. We'll listen to this one more time. Listen to this twice. And then we'll end the stream. And if you've got suggestions, keep those super chats coming. And I promise, I will react to them in a future stream. But, oh yeah, what did people think about this? JD Sports says, no. Dream theory is that all the other games are dreams and that FNAF 4 was the real one. I think the community all believe FNAF 4 is itself a dream. Yes, sorry. That is what I meant. Yeah, if you don't remember, when FNAF 4 came out, people thought that the game was implying that FNAF 1, 2, and 3 were dreams. But later, when Scott made Sister Location and the other ones, that sort of theory of FNAF being dreams was sort of retconned. And I do believe that that was his intention, that with FNAF 4 he wanted to be like, oh yeah, those other ones were just dreams, to wrap the story up. But he decided to wrap the story up a bit and then just completely unwrap it with with Sister Location. That moment when 345 says, I guess I'd warn against taking the general opinion into your review of Try Hard Ninja's music because I genuinely think a lot of his old ones are quite unique. Yeah, I thought that was really unique, to be honest. Which is, you know, I think uniqueness in a song is one of the best things you can have. Pup. No, not Pup. Perp Jr. VR says, yap, please. Don't worry, I will. Yeah, this is. I'm making money from yapping. I mean, what more could I ask for? Yes, Solar Drill, for your most recent comment, which is a question. The answer is yes. Silver says, I like Bringing Us Home, but I find it really stupid when he says Five Nights at Freddy's 4. I haven't heard. I don't think I've heard Bringing Us Home. No, I haven't. Right, one more watch of this, and then we'll move on to this really scary looking song. To close off the stream, guys. We're closing it off. But not right this second. I'm actually going to stand up while I react to this, because I'm getting achy. I'm too old.
Hush now, drift off to sleep. Reality or memory. Don't be scared of what you find. Yeah, it's all just in your mind. Monsters that live inside your head at night, they are alright, 'cause they can never compare to the ones that live outside. So true.
Yeah, this is cool. I think this has just a mix of cool bits of instrumentation. It's got cool drums, it's got cool synths, a bit of guitar in the background there, and the vocals are good as well. So it's just all really positive from me. Hang on. Sorry, something has just clicked in my head. Have you guys seen Shark Boy and Lava Girl? I'm just going to get one of these other tabs and search a song from Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Dream, dream, dream. Dream, dream, dream. Shark Boy and Lava Girl. This is a bit of a detour. Don't worry, we'll get back to it. Just let it load.
All right, Max.
Okay. Don't need all of this. I think if we go to...
There's darkness in
Yeah, this bit.
Dream, 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 dream.
Dream, 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 dream. Reminds me a bit of the hook of this. Doesn't that remind anyone of this?
Dream, 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 dream. Dream.
I loved Shark Boy and Lava Girl when I first watched it. I only watched it once. Fun fact about my life. Yeah, it's just a good song. I just want to dream, 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 dream. I feel like this is, if you have someone that you want to get into nerdcore music, I feel like this is a good song to show them, because it's very easy listening, and I feel like someone that's not that tapped into like the sound of the Living Tombstone, I feel like everyone kind of likes this genre of music. like pop rock-ish, but all quite easy listening, if you know what I mean. With a bit of electronic bits in there as well. And woodwind from the sound of things.
Breaks the spell with every beat. Illusion or not, you are safe for now. So dream your dream.
Dream your dream. And this bit's cool as well. Sounds a bit like Sonic the Hedgehog, a little bit. Probably not. Yeah, I think this is just a really well crafted song that sort of earns its... When it's at this point in its epic, it's really earned it. It's really built up to it. Know what I mean? To be honest, this would be a good song to close the stream. But we are doing one more. Don't you worry. And that one is going to close the stream. That was nice. Oh, that was nice. That was really nice. Okay. You know my thoughts. Right, let's watch. Oh, I got it round the wrong way. I thought the song was called Ghost, but it's the artist that's called Ghost, and the song's called Alach Myra. I hope there isn't like a content warning on this, just if I'm streaming it, because it does look quite freaky. I hope there's no like stuff that's not suitable for people. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything about FNAF, which is fine. I assume it's not FNAF related. Okay, guys, hope you're ready for this. It's got 60 million views, so it must be popular. Okay, let's read this. Message from the clergy. We wish to inform you that you can never run. You cannot hide. Alach Myra is out now. Let's watch it. Oh, that's 5 minutes. I like this animation. Is it animation or is it just like cutouts on a set? I don't know. Okay. Hope everyone's got their what do you call it? Demon horns with your when you do like the 2 fingers up. Your pinky finger and your forefinger. And you're ready to rock! He looks like he's geeking a little bit. I wonder what the commenter in the chat who said that one of the other songs was too emo for them thinks about this. Oh, cool fingers, bro. Sorry, I don't know why I said it like that. Yeah, I just saw someone in my chat saying, how is this FNAF? Look, if someone's paying me to react to a song, I'm not too bothered if it's FNAF or not. But this very much isn't FNAF, which is fine. This is just guys being dudes. And a woman, I believe. Or more than one. It's, despite the video being quite intense, it's quite easy listening. I think that's the way it's mixed. It's quite, reminds me of some of my favourite Poppy songs, as in the artist called Poppy, that are not too screamy and intense. It's all quite mixed, quite smoothly, which I can appreciate. Like, I'd listen to this song on a random Tuesday, you know what I mean? Not just when I'm in the mood for it. Like, if this came up on Shuffle, I'd more likely than not to just let it play out. Uh-oh. I've just noticed I've got a warning pop up on stream. It says, heads up, we've detected video. Oh, video in my stream belonged to someone else. Your stream may be temporarily... Oh, sorry, I've clicked on the wrong thing. Maybe temporarily taken down. But it's just the video, seemingly. So what I might have to do is... We can still listen to it. But just have a look at something else. I'll play it and we can just read the comments together. Because I can't show the music video, seemingly. I know that the moment this man smiles, the fandom will go ballistic. Okay. Video. Creepy as hell. Lyrics. Standard post-breakup song. Ghostness. 110%. The fact that we can actually see his facial expressions and sing makes me so happy. Take your word for it. This is the first time I've heard of Ghost. Obviously I know what ghosts are. This is the first time I've heard of a band called Ghost. I love it when guitarists do that thing where they turn and play their guitars at each other. Well, maybe I'd love it too if I was able to watch the video without the stream getting taken down, but I can't. Seeing Tobias actually enjoying the freedom of real facial expressions is just everything. Tobias isn't a very rock and roll name. Mans just gave up trying to get their door open and filmed a whole music video outside the ministry. There really seems to be some lore about this band. Yeah, look. We finally see his facial expressions. I can't. 1 year, guys. 1 year. Seeing Papa move his mouth feels like a Victorian man seeing an ankle. I like that in this band's lore, Perp E. Chewer is actually the first Papa to be wearing a mask. Okay. Yeah, that warning that I got for playing the music video has now gone away. So it was just a music video, which is a shame because I kind of was enjoying the music video. As promised, we'll listen to that together one more time. Ooh, okay. Sorry, I've just seen in the chat. Cool. OZZZZ says show cat videos. Yes, that's a good idea because we've got to listen to this one more time, and we may as well have some cute cats on the screen while we listen to it. BBC News. Not what I wanted to click on. All my recommended videos are just FNAF songs. What am I searching for again? Cat videos. Cute. Oh. Okay. This is the one for us. Right, let's run this back one more time. This is going to create quite a strange vibe with this kind of music, playing with cute cats doing cute things. Oh, don't hurt the fishes. What the fuck? That's actually really fitting. This actually works really well with the cats. Atomic Striker has said, just for some context, Ghost is a rock band formed in the 2010s and they have extensive lore. I've been picking that up. As a satanic church, the singer being an anti-pope, and every album a new singer takes the reins. That's quite cool. I'm going to try and just focus on reacting to the song and not talk about the cats. Yeah, so the Trill said, the one with the knife right as the guitar starts ascending me, yeah. Silver says, honestly, this is 10 times better than the actual music video. And the viewers are dropping like crazy. which is fair enough. You know, you market a stream as going to be about FNAF music, and someone tunes in and just sees cat videos with rock music in the background. Probably not going to stick around. But just trying to focus on the music. Let me close my eyes and think about the music. I do like it. As I said before, it's not too... I think like rock music, like intense rock music like this, treads a fine line where if it's mixed too abrasively, it can just be a real pain on the ears. But when it's mixed smoothly, it can sound really good. And I think people often don't appreciate how important mixing and mastering is with music. Oh, that's a cute kitty. Anything else about the song? It's quite hard just to talk about music that's playing when I'm not seeing the music video. Weirdly, I'm finding that quite difficult. I like this hook. It has, I know I say this a lot, but it has a bit of an 80s sound in the background, just in the chorus. I can't really, I think, is it piano? This doesn't sound 80s at all, which is fine. I love a guitar solo. Couldn't probably make any song better just to have a cool electric guitar solo. Oh, kittens. This video was uploaded by an account called Aw Animals, and that's how I feel right now. Aw Animals. Oh, that's cool. Cat jumping in slow motion as rock music plays. Oh, what an idiot. Some of these videos are fitting though, as the music plays. Maybe I might have to check out this band, Ghost, in my free time then. There's definitely makes me feel like I'm in a montage. You know what I mean? Dun, dun, dun. Oh, someone in the comments with a name I just don't even know how to pronounce says, "This solo isn't that cool, sadly. I wish they switched it up more." Fair enough. I think I just don't listen to enough music with electric guitar solos. I'm quite easy to please in that sense, I suppose. Just put one in and I'll squee XD with excitement. Atomic Striker comes in to defend them and says, "This is one of their more simple songs." And there's a cat playing. Oh, let's just watch this kitten. What's it going to do? What's it going to do? Wait for it, wait for it. Wait for it. It's going to attack the camera, I can guarantee. Okay, or maybe not. Right. I think that sort of wraps up our stream today. Yeah, thanks so much, guys, for tuning in. I really, I got a lot of super chats today. Not beating around the bush. And I really appreciate that. But I appreciate anyone that's watched or commented or just giving it a cheeky like. I love all my fans. I've got the best fans in the world. If you haven't seen my banner, my YouTube banner at the moment, where my goal is to hit 8,000 subscribers before the end of the month, and I think we can do it. We can be 8,000 macro minions strong. Yeah. So just to update you with videos that are coming out, I'm not sure if I'll do a stream highlight of this stream we've just seen. I might do a quick one, just to get a quick video out. The CG5 mega video is going to be bloody long. It's going to be about an hour and 20 minutes. I might have to split it up into 2 videos. That's being edited. That is on the way. That should be out fairly soon, to be honest. Yeah, I've been enjoying making that. I will do another stream with the people who requested songs that didn't get that we didn't have time to cover today. I've already run over half an hour longer. Yeah, and there's one more thing I was going to say. I'm sure I'll do a Nate I know a lot of people have been asking for a Nate Wants to Battle tier list stream and video in the future. I'm sure I'll do that. Yeah. Let me just read some comments one last time. Asker Q says, damn, I just joined. You snooze, you lose, buddy. Don't worry, there will be a VOD. 34 says, can we rule the world together? With a cheeky little face. Not sure if they're talking to me, but maybe. Solar Drill says, Macro is my favourite British commentary reaction FNAF channel. Hell yeah! That's my plan for YouTube domination. I want to be everybody's favourite British FNAF commentary channel. Solar Drill says, as long as the stream isn't Wednesday, I have surgery on Wednesday. Well, good luck for your surgery. I have no plans to do a stream on Wednesday, so you're safe there. That Moment When says, that was fun, needed something to listen to while driving, and this worked just fine. That's what I'm here for. And Gurilaga says, good night, guys. And I think we'll leave it on that. Yeah, good night, guys. Thanks so much for coming, for joining. And I will see you in the next stream or video. Oh yeah, and I've got my cool catchphrase to sign off a video, which is bye.